tonight will give us a good idea as to whether these Chelsea players want Maurizio Sarri to stay in a job or not. We have seen in the past what happens when a lot of this squad do not fancy their manager. Maurizio Sarri is under pressure at Chelsea after being beaten 6-0 by Manchester City. Just look at how things ended with Jose Mourinho and then Antonio Conte. Now, all the talk in recent days has again been about dressing room unrest and trouble behind the scenes, as well as the news that Chelsea are looking at Zinedine Zidane. So if these players want to show they actually all believe in Sarri, they have to put in a performance against Manchester United. There is no better opportunity than this game to go out and say, "We are backing you and we want to play for you." Jose Mourinho and Antonio Conte saw how player power worked at Chelsea. Sarri will see how his Chelsea players react when Man United visit for the FA Cup fifth-round tie. If that is how they really feel, and it is what they are saying in public, let's see it at Stamford Bridge. This is the start of a massive week for Chelsea and Sarri. The Blues are a club who have to finish in the top four and win trophies, although sometimes even that is not enough to keep a Chelsea manager in a job. On Sunday, Sarri has the chance to pick up his first piece of silverware when Chelsea face Manchester City in the Carabao Cup final. And if they beat United in this FA Cup tie, they are into the quarter-finals with City the only other top six side left in. I know they won 2-1 at Malmo in the Europa League on Thursday. Chelsea beat Malmo on Thursday, but United will be a proper challenge. But tonight is their first big chance to make a statement and show they have put last week's embarrassing 6-0 defeat by City behind them. They were awful in that game at the Etihad. They looked confused. They did not know whether to press or sit, so they got caught in between and ended up doing nothing. Any team can lose to City, but it was the ease with which they were picked apart, and the manner of the goals conceded, that was worrying. So there needs to be a massive improvement against United. Paris Saint-Germain showed last Tuesday how you can beat Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's side. And we know Chelsea have the ability to play like PSG, it's just whether they want to. Chelsea's flops will show whether they want Sarri to stay on or not. The French side nullified United by getting Marquinhos to sit on Paul Pogba. That stopped him playing and dictating the pace of the game. So if Chelsea can stop Pogba, they will have a very good chance of winning. And that means the battle between N'Golo Kanté and his France teammate is going to be crucial to the outcome of the game. It is also going to be a big night for Alexis Sanchez, who could start for United because Jesse Lingard and Anthony Martial are both out with injuries. Sanchez said at the weekend how he needs to show it right now, and he does. He is basically the only United player who has not improved since Solskjaer replaced Jose Mourinho. Chelsea face United before Sunday's Carabao Cup final against City, so it is about time he stepped up and started showing the form we saw at Arsenal. Sanchez might be struggling at United because he has not been afforded the kind of freedom he got under Arsene Wenger at Arsenal. He could basically do what he wanted, go left, right or down the middle, and if he lost the ball, people would cover for him. Since he arrived at Old Trafford last year, Sanchez has had to play in a more structured system, but that should not be an excuse. With his undoubted ability, Sanchez's performances have to be a hell of a lot better than what we have seen so far. Alexis Sanchez is the only Man United player not to have improved since Mourinho departed. Phil Foden has talked up City's chances of winning the quadruple, but I can't see it happening. They might win 2 or 3, but all 4 is just too big of an ask. If any side has a squad strong enough to sustain a challenge on all fronts, it is City, and in Pep Guardiola, they have a manager who knows what it takes to collect trophies. But to win all 4, everything would have to go their way. All it takes for it to go wrong is one off day or a dodgy decision. Phil Foden is wrong. I can't see Man City winning the quadruple. As far as the Champions League is concerned, City could not have handpicked a better draw than Schalke, who are 14th in the Bundesliga, having lost 11 times already this season. so City will get through that tie, but tougher tests await them in Europe, where they have fallen short in the past. On the other hand, Liverpool's clash with Bayern Munich is too close to call. It is a great tie between two giants of European football, with so much history and success. Boss Jurgen Klopp should take heart from what Tottenham did to Borussia Dortmund, who are above Bayern in the Bundesliga. Pep Guardiola praises Phil